The fact that some of the Avatar fanbase still thinks of Kuruk as a failed Avatar shows just how misunderstood Kuruk was both in the story and in the real world. Avatar Kuruk is a victim of the world he was born in, and the mistakes of the Avatar he came after. There is no denying Avatar Yang Chen was great in her time, solving conflicts and bringing peace to the human world, but that was her mistake. She focused entirely on humans, ignoring spirits, which angered them and turned most of the spirits into vengeful entities hating humans, and becoming so violent they would try and cross the border to cause harm. Kuruk took it upon himself to go into the spirit world and fight these spirits, but cleansing them wasn't really an option for him, so he would straight up just destroy them. Destroying a spirit also destroys part of your own spirit as well, and so Avatar Kuruk would sustain damage which no one around him could visibly see, and no one really knew what he would do at nights either. All they saw was Kuruk being lazy, laid back, and fun-loving, but this was far from the truth. The toll fighting these spirits took on him was getting lethal, leading him to coping in the only ways he could. His vices, being food, drinking, partying, and earlier pursuits of women, were all how he coped with the growing numbness and damage he was experiencing. This is all that people saw him doing, but in truth, Avatar Kuruk was literally tearing himself apart just to keep people safe from spirits. He did eventually end up meeting a woman called Umi, who he fell in love with and planned to marry, but on the night of their wedding, Ko the face stealer dragged her into the spirit world, an act of punishment for his hunts for spirits. This shattered the last remaining sense of joy in Kuruk's life. He grew vengeful of Ko, hunting him down but never succeeding. He spent the remainder of his life depressed, isolated, and broken, emotionally, spiritually, and increasingly so, physically too. His vices kept him going for as long as they could, but he ended up passing away at the early age of 33, with no real memorable accomplishments and a world that was unaware of the sacrifices he made for them. So seeing the community list him as a failure of an avatar as well is truly saddening. The avatar that gave his life in service of the world in secret, fixing the mistakes of the avatar right before him and getting zero credit for it, simply because no one cares enough to look into what he did in his life. A truly tragic story.